bitch? What's up? Welcome to this reading. Let's get straight into this for Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, my water sign, baddie, vlog one, bitch. What's happening? Because I feel like there's actually something very specific that's taking place for the water signs right now. And obviously all the time, but especially right now, please honor how the fuck you feel, okay? If your intuition is telling you something about a person, believe it, take it and run with it, all right? And actually I'm being called to tap into your person's energy, and it's for a reason. Look at this motherfucker. King of Wands on the bottom of the deck. They have something to say. They have something to do. Ooh, the Fool out here. Hold on now. Why do I feel like something's about to pick up or take off? Because someone took some time to reflect, to take a pause. This is beautiful because this pause, it feels like feminine energy was freaking the fuck out. Like, oh my goodness, I wasted my time. It's over. The opportunity is all out of whack now. Just for it to fully come back around is what I'm hearing. But even when I said that, it doesn't feel like anything left. There was just a shift in energy, a shift in intention. What's going on with your person? So someone definitely needs to stop something. Your person there's a couple things coming through. So let's see. What's going on with your person? Like completely put an end to some shit. The Ten of Wands. I can't make this shit up. This speaks of putting certain things down. Bitch, I'm burdened. I got this baggage. I got this trauma. I got this uncomfortable interaction that took place. I got this lack of confidence. Like, I need to put something down. I'm not going to continue moving forward like this. Your person is being pushed into a position where they're, how do you say it? They're stuck between a rock and a hard place. So your person is going to hit their version of rock bottom. For a lot of you, this is financially. Yeah, their money's going to be looking very questionable. And this is them being taught a lesson about giving themselves unconditional love. This is someone that is used to associating their worth and their value with how often they show up to work, or how productive they are, or how many hours they put in. And that absolutely 100% has been affecting how they show up in this relationship, how they show up in this connection. Also, this feels like it could be more on feminine's side, but it could be for both of you. Someone genuinely believes, even if it's on a small scale, that when it comes to love, it equals pain, or it equals struggle, it equals things being hard. And unfortunately, it feels like someone has that perspective because of what they saw their mom go through growing up. It's time to heal that. You are deserving of love, and love is possible for you. Let me find out you're trying to play small because you got some traumas. Fuck that. We're not doing that. What else does this collective need to know? Thank you so much for blessing us with the clear message of the Most High, from the Most High. Oh, look. King of Pentacles out here. This person is coming back with a motherfucking vengeance. Yeah, we have the Nine of Pentacles. This person needed to take this time for themselves to make sure that their action is aligning with the person they want to fucking be. Because they had a lot of things that they were just doing for years and years and years and years, but they're getting to a point where they just got to a point where it's like, you know what? I'm going to sit down and I'm going to ask myself why. It doesn't have to continue being like this. Things can be different. It was hard for this person to get to this point because a lot of different things. We're not even going to go backwards. But what I will say is that you have inspired this healing. You have inspired this change within this person. Like, I'm smiling so hard right now. I feel like, oh, and I looked at the timer, it's 3:45. Right when you are about to give up on this, right when you are like, fuck it, I'm about to pull out my investment, that's when it comes in. You thought that you were going to manifest this next level with this person, and it was going to make sense. It was going to feel good, and that's just not the case. There is a new door. I don't know if you heard that door open, but there's a new door, a new cycle that's coming in with this person. We have the Ace of Wands out here. This is a fresh, clean slate. And there was the Ten of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, and I shuffled on accident, but it showed face in another energy, the Ten of Cups. The wish fulfillment, the stability, the security. Damn. We have the King of Swords. We have the King of Pentacles. Two more kings, and they're the Emperor. Hold on now. Someone doesn't have the best past. Someone was taken advantage of in their past. Or they weren't a good person. Your person could have been a, how do you say? Like a player, had player ways. Someone's an artist, like you like to paint. Or with this Cancer energy, I mean, I said Cancer for a reason. With this water sign energy, there's just a need to get more creative, do things that feel good. Someone is like always on the go, trying to make it to the next point and see how much you know, they can like attain, see how much they can get. It's okay to be in the present moment. It's okay to pause and say, you know what, I'm grateful for how far I've come. I've come extremely far and I'm proud of myself. It's okay to be positive in the midst of the storm. Yes, it is. Reading books is also significant. But these two kings, very significant. And then I'm being drawn to this book. Okay, air sign energy just came through. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Three of Swords. It's going to get ugly before it gets better. It's going to get ugly. I knew it was going to come out. We got the King of Wands. One more king and we at the Empress, the Fool out here. All because this person just needed to take a second and you thought it was over. The long-term success in this situation was decided a long time ago. A long time ago. What is that show? Game of Thrones just came through. Tell me more. Thank you so much, Divine, for everything you have done, you are doing, and you will do. So I'm being drawn to this dragon out here. This is their ego. It was trying to take them out or is in the process of trying to take them out. Honestly, it feels like this cycle is closed out with Mercury retrograde ending. Mercury did go direct yesterday. I don't know why, but I feel like your person has something up their sleeve. This dragon doesn't see this hand. You see how he kind of got his hand down? Like, let me hold my cards to my chest. Your person is planning something. And you may feel like your person, you know, doesn't care at times, or they're jaded, dissatisfied, discontent. They've been in their own world. You can't, you know, show up for someone and you're literally fighting for your life. You're trying to figure out how to show up for yourself. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles out here. So you guys are in alignment. Same suit, King and Queen of Pentacles. I just heard, and you continue to doubt this. So something about admiration came through. And then I looked down on the bottom of the deck is the Knight of Cups. Excuse me, confirmation. You activate their heart chakra in a way that they've never experienced before. So you really think they're going to fumble that because things get hard? No. They needed to take a second to figure out what they needed to release to be the person they need to be to make this happen. The end, period. And then like all of this water energy, dolphins are significant. I mean, we are doing a Cancer reading. Shoot. I keep saying Cancer, a water sign reading. Cancer is significant. July is significant. You could be dealing with the Cancer. Also, cross watchers are welcome. I didn't say that in the beginning. What is that movie? Hocus Pocus? Someone could really love Halloween. Karmic lessons out here. I did just hear the worst is over. There's going to be some sort of communication that's like, look, this is what I was going through. This is why I was showing up the way I was showing up, because this trauma was surfacing. This inner child wound was surfacing. This limiting belief was surfacing. Speak up. Finally being able to speak their truth. Beautiful. What's going to happen next? Go with the flow. Feminine. Do not try to force this. What's for you will not pass you. You don't need to freak out. Every year you know that your birthday is going to come, whether you celebrate it or not. You don't need to freak out. You're not going to freak out because you know that it's going to happen. You know that it's going to come, right? So if you are questioning this and you really believe it's for you, maybe we need to sit with it for a second and figure out where that fear, there's no other way to put it, where that fear stems from. Practice self-love out here. Instead of focusing on how your person feels about you or what's going to happen next with your person, now's the time to prioritize how you feel about you. What's going to happen next in your life, in your personal journey. Pouring into your personal cup will by default raise the vibration of this connection, so you guys will be able to pour into the cup of the connection. But it's a process, and make sure that you're doing everything you can not to control this, water sign. All right? Take good care. One love.